Well, thanks a lot for that. Good evening. It's 4 o'clock. You continue to be with us here at CNN News 18. I am Rathnam. Let's begin with our top focus. Bollywood actor Ranveer Singh's latest nude photo shoot for a magazine took the internet by storm. While netizens had a mixed reaction towards the photographs, an FIR now has been registered against the actor for allegedly hurting sentiments. The complaint application was submitted at the Chembur police station in Mumbai by an NGO worker. The complainant claims that Ranveer's photographs not only hurt sentiments of women but also insulted their modesty. The FIR has been registered under sections 292, 293, 509 of the Indian Penal Code and under the IT Act. So that's the big update coming in. There is legal trouble as far as actor Ranveer Singh is concerned. There is now a case that has been filed against him. All of this in the backdrop of his latest nude photo shoot for a magazine. So the various sections that we now understanding under which the FIR has been registered are 292, 293 and 509. Before I bring in my colleagues, we're also opening our call-in lines. Numbers flashing on your screens. The question that we're asking, does nude Ranveer hurt your sensibility? 0120-434-1895. I'll repeat the number for you. We'd love to hear your views. 0120-434-1895. Does the nude photo shoot hurt your sensibilities? Our call-in lines are now open. We'll try and connect with our colleagues in just a bit. But as I pointed out, there is an FIR that has now been registered, and this has been registered in Mumbai at the Chembur police station by a NGO worker. Now, if you ask why is this FIR being registered, in the backdrop of the nude photo shoot that Ranveer Singh did for a magazine very, very recently. We're putting out those pictures on one side of our screens as well. Now, the complainant at this point is claiming that Ranveer's latest photo shoot not only hurt sentiments of women but also insulted their modesty, and thus an FIR now has been registered under sections 292, 293, 509 of the IPC and the IT Act as well. But remember, there have been many from the Bollywood industry and even others who've actually hailed Ranveer Singh for actually going forward with a shoot like this. My colleague Shilpa Rathnam now joining us with more. Shilpa, as I said, while yes, now we are seeing an FIR being registered and we'll talk about the legal implications in just a bit, but are we now letting, the troll police or the moral police go really forward? This was just a photo shoot. If you don't like it, don't see it.
Well, yes, indeed. In the last 2 years, controversies are increasing with the increased reach of social media. There's also the increased chance of an FIR or a complaint that is now filed. Hardly there's a movie that goes by without a complaint against it. And now that extends to a photo shoot or anything, basically that goes viral. So this photo shoot, which did have the shock value, and in the past also we've seen any individual which does something which has a shock value of this sort, especially something that concerns nudity or near nudity on screen. We've seen Poonam Pandey also having invited.
Okay. Shilpa, we'll just try and reestablish that connection with my colleague. We also have Herman Gomes reporting for us from Mumbai. We also have a legal correspondent, Ananya Bhatnagar. Ananya, let me come to you first. Why don't you list out the details as far as the various sections are concerned? Okay, we seem to have lost that connection with my colleague Ananya Bhatnagar. But Herman, if you could first bring our viewers up to speed of the various sections that we now seeing in this FIR.
Well, Ridhima, in fact, yesterday was the official complaint that was registered, and today you have the FIR that has been slapped against the Bollywood actor against section 292, 293 as well as 509 of the IPC, and also sections related to the IT Act. Now, the reason why the IT Act have been involved in this FIR is for the simple reason because he had taken over to his Instagram account to post these pictures. Now, what does section 292, which by the way is a bailable offence, is I can tell you it says that any book, pamphlet, paper, writing, drawing, painting, representation, figure or any other object shall be deemed to be obscene if it is lavicious or appeals to the prudent interest or if its effect. We had seen some sort of similar sections also being slapped against Raj Kundra, if you remember, in that alleged porn racket case, where it was seen that there were certain sort of contents that were deemed to be porn, which, by the way, is, if one looks at it, officially banned in India. But at that point in time, it was, there was a large discussion taking place into the entire context, and that was about how much is too much, basically to be seen. What one might find is something as obscene, the other person might just see it as as part of freedom of speech and expression. Now, as far as the investigation is concerned, what happens next? His statement definitely needs to be recorded. Now, when it is going to take place, we do not know, because he's a high-profile celebrity and the buzz around it. It could be in all likelihood that the police also could pay him a visit to record his statement.
Sure.
Will an arrest take place at this point in time? At least in the interim, it does not seem to so. Does not seem, as far as I'm picking up from my sources. But then these are the sections that have been slapped. But then we also know that this was for a magazine shoot. That magazine could have been circulated. Some of the viewers, in fact, when we had that call-in show a few hours ago, seemed to be completely polarized as to, while one was looking at it saying that on one hand, this is just probably nude pictures. There is no frontal nudity involved. On the other hand, people also felt that this was it would send a wrong sort of message to the younger minds. But that's an open discussion. But at this point, as far as investigation is concerned, definitely a statement needs to be recorded. And after that, whether it is up to the police to decide whether an arrest needs to be made or not, that is something that only time will tell. But for now, in the interim, I do not think that is happening as far as the Mumbai police is concerned.
Okay, Herman, I'll just come back to you to talk